Dear friends, how are you doing? I'm Keval Kishan, technology coach, and today in this video I'm going to tell you on how can you strategically increase, even double your quality leads. Awesome. So let's get started. Okay, so let's firstly understand on what goes into uh, generating the quality leads. So I'm asking you, are you also struggling with the leads? So there are few steps which you need to follow to double your leads. So first of all, one formula which you all need to understand, friends, is that the content is the king. A lot of SME business owners are struggling to generate the leads, and even when they're generating the leads are not getting converted because those people who contact the SME business owners have no idea on how is the service, how is the product, have you achieved any good customer service, do you have any good success story. So I'm sure you might be using a lot of platform to generate the leads for you, but I don't know how good quality those platforms are working for you. So in this today's video, I'm going to tell you those strategies through which you can attract amazing quality leads, okay, without actually going to a third party platform and paying a huge price. So the step one is content creation. As they say that content is the king. So if you're not producing the content, you're not going to get quality leads. So let me just dive into it and show you what do we mean by content. Okay, so content has three areas which I train to all my students who come into my coaching system. The first type of content is video content. Okay, I'll tell you what kind of videos can you create. So content include videos. Second, the entire video which you create, you can actually convert that into the blog as well, right? And thirdly, the content can be in form of the image as well, right? So three type of content which are really good: video, blog, and photo. And in this all three, which is the highest attracting one? Obviously the video one. Okay, and however the blog also goes on a long way, right? Now let's learn in terms of video, what kind of videos can you create? Okay, so the first video which you can create is you can find out which customers are really happy with you. Okay, and you can request your customers to give you a 60-second or 2-minute video testimonial. Now I have a clear strategy in my programs where I tell all my students on how to get the video testimonials from the client, right? And you have certain set of questions, and you create a Google form out of it. You share the Google form with the client fills the Google form, and then you ask them to just repeat the same answers in a video itself. And in fact, when they create a video, you send them a Google form on which they upload that testimonial, and you can upload that onto the YouTube and different other platforms as well, right? So first kind of videos can be customer testimonial. Now I've got another amazing tutorial where I've said how can you double your sales, where I have included the customer testimonial as one of the biggest sales weapon. If you're talking about sales kit, there are a lot of elements which actually matter, and customer testimonial is one of them. So yes, first type of video which you can create is customer testimonial. For that, you need to really provide a good service. Second kind of video which you can create is product demo. I'm sure any and everybody is providing either the product or service, right? Try out that how can you show that product or service demo live on the video and share that on the social media. People do not want to hear just theoretical things. They want to see the practical implementation as well. Past 2 months in this lockdown period, I'm doing a lot of online masterclasses, and can you believe it has been 60 days and I've covered more than 35 masterclasses till now, covered more than 10,000 business owners pan India. And one of the things which I made sure that I did completely practical training them on Google Form, Google Sheet, and gave them those strategies which can help them to increase their leads, convert more clients, and how can they automate their operations as well. So make sure that you create these kind of product demo videos, and it's really easy. There are so many tools including Loom, InShot, and a lot of other tools through which you can actually record your screen as well. You can record it from the mobile as well, and you can edit it very easily, right? And people ask you a lot of usual questions back to back. That what kind of policy should I buy? What all does it cover? Is it for younger people or old age people? So find out what are the questions which are being asked in the market from you or from somebody else. Create a list and start creating helpful tips or tricks kind of videos where you're sharing the value, you're sharing those, you're answering those questions which people don't know usually, and people keep asking the experts out of it. So this third kind of video will actually make your image as an expert in that particular industry, right? So for example, if you go to my YouTube channel, I've got videos like how to create a Google form, how to build a website on Google site, how to analyze your data using pivot table, and many other videos. So that puts me as an expert in the G Suite technology. So there's a third kind of video, right? So we have covered the video section, right? Great. Now going on to the second one is called blog, right? In terms of the content. So in terms of blog, whatever kind of videos you're creating, make sure you have somebody in your team, or maybe you spend, maybe 20-30 minutes and convert that video language into a blog. The benefit will be that whenever somebody is going to your website, instead of just talking or seeing your product, right, they'll be able to read some valuable content as well. And when somebody reads your valuable content, the trust go really very high. Always remember that customer will buy from you only and only when they trust you. So through video and through blogs, you can build a really good trust. And you're wondering, Keval, how to host the blog, right? You're wondering how to host a blog. The easiest way is to use a Google site. It takes 5 minutes to create a blog on Google site and make it live, right? All these topics are something which are, introduction to G Suite platform, introduction to form and sheets, we are covering in our webinars as well. So I've got a link of the, upcoming webinar in the this video. Make sure you join that as well, right? If you're not introduced to the G Suite platform, if you don't know what is a Google Form, Google Sheet, and how it can transform your business, so make sure you join in the webinar as well to attend a free masterclass from my side. Third kind of content can be image, okay? Now, it's not always to create a video. Maybe you have a helpful tip which is of couple of lines. So you can use tools like Canva and create some helpful tips in form of photos. So you can share it over WhatsApp, Facebook, and many other, LinkedIn and other platforms, not on YouTube. So these are three type of contents which you can create: video, which has the testimonial, then product demos and the helpful tips, and then the blog, and then the photos. Now, this is the first step for you to double your leads. When you do this, what you need to do, you need to strategically upload all this content onto social media consistently. The word is consistent. Consistent, efforts give you consistent results, right? As in the sales say that consistent follow-up give you the consistent sales. So here it says that consistent content give you consistent good quality leads. So upload that onto the social media. So let me show you. You can upload that onto the Facebook, onto the LinkedIn, and onto the YouTube as well. So videos can go to the YouTube, and your blog can go into the LinkedIn, and your video and blog and photos, images, all three can go into the Facebook as well. And now you're wondering, Keval, if I upload it on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, how do I generate the leads? So that is the third element, that you need to add a lead form. Now make sure whenever you're uploading this content, the content should be really highly value driven. Imagine you're an interior designer. So the content will be that 5 tips to design your house within 5 lakh rupee of budget, or something like that. Okay. Or maybe if you're an architect, you can say that 10 good tips on make your house a little more green, right? If you're into IT, then you can say that how to write a blog in 5 steps. Are you getting me? So you need to provide some good value. And when you provide some good value, at the end of that content, you can say that we are providing this service, or maybe if you want any more help, connect with me. And that is where you can actually add a lead generation form. Okay, now how to create this lead generation form? Again, you can use the Google form. It's one of the easiest platform to create a form. It takes a couple of minutes to create a lead generation form, right? Now, how to connect that with the CRM, that's something which you're covering in our mastery programs as well. So you create a lead generation form, and automatically you will see that if you're consistent with your social media content, people will start filling your lead generation form as well, and people will start getting in touch with you, right? And when they get in touch with you, when they fill the lead generation form, that lead should go into this, which is called CRM, customer relationship management. Let me show you what all element you should have in your customer relationship management to actually capture those leads and follow up with them. Firstly, you should have a lead management tool where whenever somebody fills that Google form, automatically it gets captured into your Google Sheet. Second, through Google Sheet, you should be able to take consistent follow-up. You should be knowing which client to take a follow-up and which not, how many follow-ups you have taken, when to take the next follow-up, and if Google Calendar can remind you when to take the next follow-up, that would be really awesome. So make sure you have a CRM which is tracking your leads and helping you to do the follow-up as well. And thirdly, you should have a proper analysis dashboard as well, where you're analyzing how many leads did you get, and how many actually were interested in taking your product, and how many got converted into the customers as well, so that you can see that how your social media strategy, how your content strategy is working. And in terms of whenever you're filling this lead generation form, make sure you can ask them that from which source they got to know about you. Is it Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or maybe a friend, right? So that you can focus on which platform is working for you and which not. So friends, this was Cable from Zillion Analytics, who's going to help you out on how to double your leads. So if you're struggling with your leads, make sure you follow these steps, and being consistent can help you to double your leads as well. I've got a lot of students who are struggling with leads, manufacturers and traders and service providers. When they started following these simple strategies, when they implemented it using G Suite platform, using Google Form and Google Sheet and Google Sites, okay, their leads went 50% high within 30 days. 50% high within 30 days, right? You can do that as well. It's just that you need to get started, right? For more information, join our upcoming online masterclass, which is happening on Sunday 11 to 1, and the link is given in the video. Make sure you join that up and get the benefit from me. I'll be able to help you on how to scale your business using G Suite technology, right? Till then, keep learning, keep automating. See you. Bye-bye.